Hey everyone, this is Andrew, and in this little driving home video, I'm just going to talk to you about a little extra tidbit on how to get rasp into your singing voice. I've already done a bunch about this, but some people have said that they've had troubles with it, and I just thought, ooh, a police officer's behind me. So I just thought I'd say that, oh wow, I better drive carefully. That, that when you're doing rasp, one thing that is kind of a little tidbit to help you do is kind of do it as a more music casual style. So instead of getting a note and slowly trying to add rasp to it, what you do is you kind of just get any kind of song. And I was just singing along to Crossfade earlier. There's a song I like called Colors, which I really like. And it has this part that's like, showing up the best, the colors that you shine. And there's this very light layer of rasp on it. So instead of doing it like that, it's like, showing out the best, the colors that you shine, showing out the best, colors that you shine. And it's a much more natural way to do it. So instead of getting a note and add rasp, you just kind of got to push a note out there with rasp. So hey, hey, hey. And that kind of closing sound you do is the same thing you do with rasp. You just kind of do it even more, especially when you're doing heavy rasp or screams. So if you just go hey, hey, hey. And I feel like that's a much more natural way to explain it, because if you think about it, most people have probably done that some time in their life. Or they've yelled at someone, or they make fun of someone, they'll be like, hey! They get that kind of, I used to watch this guy on YouTube, and the Shaytards, I don't know if anyone's ever watched them, but they're just kind of like a family YouTube channel, they upload every day. But he had this thing, it's like, hey! I'm blogging here! And that was his intro. I mean, his voice sounds different than mine, but he had this, a rasp tone over it, not on purpose, just natural yelling. And I thought at that point, wow. I mean, I started listening to how people talking. Some people, when they do certain expressions, they use the same technique for what people do when they add rasp. It's just when people go to actually learn how to add rasp or scream, they don't really know what to do. They don't know what's correct. And a lot of things will hurt your voice when you start, but the thing is, you just kind of have to go for it. You will hurt your voice at first. Guaranteed or your money back. I completely stole that from my chemistry teacher last year. But yeah, so just get something natural, any kind of thing you can think of that has a gritty sound, you're watching a movie, you're watching 24, and Kiefer Sutherland's going batshit crazy over catching a criminal, and he's answering the phone. Can't do it seriously, but hey, there's a terror, I can't even do his voice. It's just so raspy and gritty, but anything you can think of that's natural to do, that has a raspy tone, just hey, hey, and you'll know that feeling in your throat. And at first it's not very comfortable, but you just keep doing it over and over again, and then eventually you will figure it out. Just be smart. Your voice starts hurting, stop a little while, wait a bit, try it again, stop, wait till the voice sounds fine, do it again. You're not going to hurt yourself right away. Just be smart about it. You have to be willing to take some kind of risk, because nothing good in life will happen without putting any kind of risk into it. So you really just gotta go for it at first. Just make sure you're smart. If you're smart and you already have singing stuff down, you shouldn't hurt yourself. I never hurt my voice for longer than a period of maybe one day I wake up and it's wow, yesterday was bad, I gotta refine my technique. And then you refine it. And then maybe the next day you're wow, that feels better. But nothing oh, I have a vocal note or something like that. That should never happen if you're smart about it. So just use common sense. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave me a comment below. Subscribe for more, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah.